Greetings, travelers all. There have been several developments. Let's explore them, shall we? First, and most alarmingly, Archon the Bee-God's head has disappeared from atop his bamboo-y perch. To my utter dismay, shock, and horror. My beloved, where have you gone? He's rested there since episode 1. At first I feared I may have fallen out of favor, but blessedly in my hour of need I was given a sign. And with this 5-star Yelp review, my mind was put at ease. But what then? Theft? Probably, which if so is no longer my problem. Archon can just smite them. We've expanded the platform for our university for the 3rd time. Think you it the last? Fool. This time it has extended to reach this side of the street. Next time? Oh, next time. The Earth is a sim. John has had no further developments, which makes this the 2nd episode where nothing has changed or been added, so I think we're safe to take this down now. She says absolutely sure that we are not safe to take it down, but we're doing it anyway. Oh, good gracious, the horse. If you die and they unleash the Death Star on me, I'm haunting your ghost. Just fair warning. We're gonna try, though. We're gonna try. By golly. And we're gonna immediately fail. Splendid. Okay. I'm trusting you, as I do not trust myself. You will hit that? Got it? Please. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, it's fine. It worked out. Everything's fine. He might be slightly dead. That's okay. Slightly dead is still mostly alive. You're being such a good little man. I appreciate that. I really do. If you start walking, little man, I will have a heart attack. No pressure, though. Hey. It's just because I moved, didn't it? He didn't move, I just moved. That's how perspective works, I think. Alright, great heavens. Oh golly, oh gee, oh cripes. No, that's... Dude. I don't like this feature. I dislike it with a certain passion. Spread, become more than you were ever meant to be. Goodbye, sweet prince. Imbecile. No, dude, that's the wrong way. Stop it. You're going to drown yourself. King, it was such a simple task. All you had to do was fall. Okay, no. Bruh. Remove yourself. Oh, okay, it's fine again. He's mostly dead now. Mostly dead, is still part alive. We just keep winning. If there's any possible way for him to fall this last meter and die, he would do it. Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic job, little man. What a stellar fellow. Alright. You are staying right here. Look. Right with the hay. It's perfect. It was meant to be. These animals have no compassion on my poor nerves. Alright. Y'all see him? Y'all see him. He is safe, he is happy, he is healthy, he is munching away. So if anything happens to him, this is vlog proof that I leave him happy. I am no rubble-rouser. I do not spite your horse for fun. He's a good boy. Mwah. See? I take good care of him. And this is absolutely necessary, alright? I know the great horse murders of the first, week and a half of this server were not well documented, but I was there. I was there. I saw its aftermath, its fallout. I saw how many times Shalyn and Silver killed each other, and I've died enough. So he's fine. Oh, it's so nice to have clear skies again. Let's enjoy it while it lasts. I fear recompense is coming. Alright, moving on. Yeah, also definitely found this on my own and didn't have to be shown after several weeks of it being there. Look, once I finish a build, it's dead to me. I haven't looked at this building. I haven't acknowledged him at all except to call him Dinky Town Hall. You think I'm gonna notice a mole on his face? So here's this. He's so incredibly stubby. What a minuscule little man. But yeah, this has all the trademarks of a quest, so we'll come back to that later. Don't want to have the objective on my screen all day. You know, if I had a nickel for every time silver that wasn't the mineral appeared at my base, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's enough to compensate for my shattered dreams of a prosperous mining empire. And speaking of, as you may have already noticed, these fancy pants dividers are quite a bit different to the plain fences that we did have. Silver and I were on brainstorming ideas for merging our road styles. Well, he was. I was just there. Anyway, this is a design that he uses in his, and we wanted to see if a version of it would look good over here. And I loved it, so we went ahead and did all of it. And it was a very smooth process. There were no disagreements. Kind of remarkable how far onto the same page we were. Truly. One mind. Nah, I'm a genius for this. He's just jealous. But this really is so much nicer than what we had. I could have come up with something like this, had I thought it worth the effort, but I'm lazy, so you know I didn't. But someone else doing all the heavy lifting to get me this positive of a result. It's made me see the light. And now, I return to the plot. Oh yeah, it's getting serious now. You can tell because the knees have made an appearance. Did y'all remember the skin existed? Because I sure as heck didn't. But with our return to our scholarly robes, we also return to the wider plot. Our debatably dark academia. That's right, a day you and I and your aunt's pit bull doubted would ever come. Today we begin the campus. Ooh, but first, Magic dropped by the other day, and it'd be rude to not acknowledge him for any longer, so we'll get to this later. You've waited this long.
I was walking down your district and then noticed this very beautiful tree.
Oh, thank you.
Apparently named John?
No, he's not. That's slander, it's plagiarism, it's vandalism. He's not.
It says John.
No.
Just give me an idea. Gave me an idea for my district. Are you free for a job?
Always? Well,
good.
What kind of job? We talking like killing somebody or like? I can do it. It just might not go to plan.
I'll just pretend I don't.
It might take me about 20 times, but I can do it. You know.
Just pretend I didn't hear that. Not killing. Okay, not killing.
Okay.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bad.
That's fine.
Oh, which direction is my base?
That way.
Is it that way? Okay. Okay, follow me! Over here. Over here. Yes. I'm not definitely lost. I have a roundabout, almost the same as yours. So, I was thinking about you making me a tree.
You want a tree?
Are you into trees?
Oh, I can do trees. I can do trees.
I can't. So you're perfect for the job. I'll tell you the details offline, okay?
Okay. Tree details. Tree details.
Yes, trees.
Tree.
Now I'm scared. Are you sure you want to build this?
Positive.
Okay.
Positive.
I'll just... You just build your tree here? Okay.
I will do that. I will build a tree.
Just send me the bill.
Indeed. It will be quite hefty.
I'm very scared.
Should be. So, oh joy and jubilation, we have to build a giant cherry tree for Magic. Guess we'll have to put off the campus building for a few more gut-wrenching moments. The year that I've procrastinated already isn't enough. I need you gnawing on your screens out of suspense. So, what we're going to be using is, of course, cherry leaves, but not cherry logs, as Magic didn't like those as much as the spruce and dark oak that we will be using. I know. Shocking. But that is the Magic-approved combo. So we tree. We tree. We tree. We tree. We tree. This was almost a stack of diamonds for these leaves. I just need some time to reflect. The price may be heftier upon further consideration. Alright, so as before with my big tree, we start with the trunk. And once we get a trunk that's too pretty to cover up, we cover it up in a blatant act of masochism. Starting with the blobs of leaves touching the trunk, 2 blobs touching those blobs, and then in defiance of all that is good and right, blobs touching nothing at all. But I really love having the trunk shown more, at least on one side, and the gravity-defying blobs allow us to fill the tree out without having branches make the trunk too busy. And we spent a bit more time on this one, making sure the sides look nice and filled in, because ours is a bit iffy on those counts, which is fine. But I don't want to give Magic a subpar tree. What do you think? Half a stack of diamonds sound fair? I don't know, I've never done this before. I've added in the I could have got those leaves myself, I was just too lazy discount, and the this put off work I was more nervous about discount, and my calculations are impeccable on that front. Normally I'd just say it's free, but I'm trying to think objectively here instead of how much won't make me feel bad. It's a struggle. I think that gets the point across pretty clearly. It's just so many leaves. And because I keep getting harassed to turn my hobbies into regularly profitable enterprises, the tree shop is now open. This is it. This is the shop. Need a tree? Call a me. 1-800-TREECICLE. That's business, baby. Alright, I'm done with my silliness. The bag of frozen potato wedges is leaving my head. We have some academia to start. And joyous whimsy and academic pressure do not mix, just ask Neil Perry. So, firstly and foremostly, while we aren't going to do the road today, because good lord please, I need more time, we do need to mark the road. Perfect. Because we are going to be doing things right up against this side. One is a building, one's gonna be a big old fence, but like when you can still see through, you know, like the gate in Willy Wonka where the ominous knife salesman ominously rattles up to recite an ominous poem, ominously. Like that one. I feel like this exudes just the right amount of upper-class snobbery for our university to really thrive from here. This is the cornerstone, as it were. We've got to set a good tone. And it's worked already, because once I figured out I wanted to do this, ideas for other things started falling into place. At first, I wasn't sure how to transition over to the campus, or how to deal with the road going into it. So as you can see, we've got a little whoop happening. But I had a vague memory of a wall like this in front of one of the Cambridge campuses and went, that'll do. I really like that they kind of look like old abbey cloisters that have just been repurposed instead of the rest torn down. But this part gave me a time. It was originally going to be more actual gatehouse in nature. It just kept looking like a sandcastle and I couldn't be bothered anymore. But honestly, there's going to be enough back behind this fighting for attention. I think this will at that point be rightfully overlooked. It's like an invisibility cloak, but it's just mediocrity. Now, why does it not extend further, you may be asking? That's not a very secure wall, you may scream to the winds. Understandable. However, if so, you should also be asking why it was made with the same dimension as cartoon prison bars. It's not a jail, students are allowed to leave. Whether they do is another matter. But this is where our aforementioned building is going. And then whatever buildings we put along this side of the street will butt up right next to that, so it will still feel very enclosed and ominous. Speaking of which, the building going here, while nothing too special, I'm thinking like an admin building or something, has got to do two things. One is close out the street. It's going to be a focal point, so it's got to deserve that spot. And two, it's also got to help set the tone for the rest of the university. Because this is technically the first building of it, so we want large and intimidating. So just think Enigma in building form. Hold on a darn tootin' moment. Ha! I see. I'm an idiot. Aha!
Don't! Hey! Hey! Eh!
Okay, we're here. I swear. Ta-da! This feels like a good street closer. Shroud this baby in mist and call it haunted. This bad boy could fit so many ghosts. Perhaps the ghosts of the footage from all the times I forgot to hit restart recording on replay mod with this building. This stupid building. Maybe it's them. But I still do really like this one. It's probably one of the most colorful builds we've got to date. Sorry, I've just got it. No millennials past this line. You never know when they'll start painting. But when I started this, it was with the sandstone down here to bring it over from the wall. Because this does stand out quite a bit. We don't have a whole lot of sandstone anywhere. And I wanted to make sure this building felt like it had intention behind it and it wasn't just one they dropped here. Our fine upstanding mayor, not that one, the lore one, would never allow his school to look anything less than meticulously put together. And to bring even more of the sandstone in, we put it behind some walls in some places. This is one of my favorite ways to do windows in creative that I definitely never take too far. It's definitely more of a pain to implement in survival just because of the materials, and also because it adds layers that you've got to work around when you do the interior, which, wouldn't you know, we are skipping over for now. I didn't feel like working around the extra layer. It does have a door back here on the other side, since it's from the campus that people will be accessing it. And now, since we've officially begun, this feels like the perfect time to ask for recommendations of things to go in here. There is a list, but it may be incomplete. I mean, I definitely have been on university campuses before. Lots. They were practically fighting over me. However, my very smart eyeballs may have gotten too used to them and accidentally glazed over some things. So, you know, just to be safe. Also, I need you to peep the candles. No one will ever notice them if you do not peep them now. Please, give them a reason to live. Tell them they are good and ominous lads. Also, tell the roof it's interesting and special. Do you see any other roofs like this? Anywhere? No. So go on. Tell them. Tell them. And turns out I lied. We're not going questing today. I've run out of time. Look, we did one thing that has been procrastinated. We've got to start procrastinating another to maintain balance in the Force. Love y'all. Take care. And I'll see you soon. Cool. No, that's great. No, that's fine. That's exactly what I wanted to do, you idiot. Great job, Rachel. You idiot. Oh, what do you know? Enigma's town has quadrupled in size. Of course it has. He doesn't do human things like breathe. Who has been climbing my tree? And was it me?
Microphone. Microphone work?
Yippee! Sacrilege. Caught on camera. Get smote! Look, we did one thing that has been coprascated. Good job.